Hello everyone, Warrington here and welcome back to Thrones of Britannia. At the moment we're actually in a very rare state of peace, which is unusual in a Total War campaign, as we've defeated all our current enemies or have made peace with them. So things have now got a chance to sort of settle down a little bit, especially in this game, as we need to get our war fever back to 0 or so we can actually take advantage and get some replenishment in that down, because at the moment we're taking a few penalties because of our low war fever. But saying that, we do need to start a war soon, and my next target is going to be MacLeod, like I discussed in the previous episode. We need to take at least 10 more port settlements in order to win a long kingdom victory, and MacLeod happen to have 3 of them, so we take their territory. We're about a third of the way towards completing the campaign. So as you can see here, we've got my faction leader, leading the Sounders of the Yellowhorn, Eric, who's actually doing reasonably well. He's 59 years old, and he's still going quite strong as a fighter. That's really nice to see. You guys seem to be marching up towards Berlin, which is good because we'll be in a position then to go after Abercrombie next turn, and then we'll be able to move along then to Edinburgh. So let you guys get into position here, and we're going to spend a little bit of cash to upgrade these guys. If I remember right, it was the last episode we managed to get the upgraded troops, so we should get now Eastman Spearband, if I remember right. Yes, Eastman Spearband instead of Warband. So these guys are going to just be a little bit better than the previous incarnation, so things will be a bit better for us in battles in the future. So you guys come in over here. What else do we have to deal with? We got Thor's Hammer. Now these guys have planned to actually sail down south, because even though the victory conditions for new Total War, Thrones of Britannia campaigns with the Sudreyar have changed thanks to the updates, we're still stuck with the old ones, which require me to go after Dublin down in the south. So we're going to have to sail down there, and it's going to take a little while, it looks like, especially given the distance involved. Well, let's just do this quickly. Well, let's upgrade you guys first. I'm going to let them take a turn or so to replenish in here before we let them head off. But how long is it going to take roughly if we hold the mouse down? So, okay, that's assuming now. We'll make it assume that this is if they leave next turn, right? Because, well, it's quite a big movement range, which should roughly work out the same. So that's 2. Tell you what, Dublin's all the way down here, so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. 5. More than 5. If we, okay, how long is that roughly? Okay, that's about 6, 7. Okay, it's going to take about 8 turns, I would say, roughly, for Thor's Hammer to reach all the way down there. Right. Okay, so about 2 years in game. It's hard to believe that it would take 2 years, apparently, game time, for an army to sail from Scotland down to not even south of Ireland. It's more like, well, East Ireland. But we'll accept it for what it is. These guys will get a turn to replenish at least, which will be pretty nice, and then we'll be able to move them on next time. So was there any more armies? Oh yes, we have the Valkyries Chosen. These guys are put together just so we can sort of protect our borders a little bit against MacLeod. Because if we're going to go after them, Jesus Christ, that's a big whale. Okay, if we're going to be going after them next turn, I need to make sure my settlements are defended reasonably well, because these are minor settlements that will be easily taken by an army if they decide to try and just sail in. So we'll want to make sure they're slightly defended. Let's have you guys sail down here, in fact, towards St. Rigmonid, sorry. It looks like these guys are heading back towards either Abercrombie or probably Edinburgh, because that's not a port settlement, that is. So if they're heading down towards here, we'll have to keep an eye on them, but at least we'll know they're going to be in this small area, and it means we can get towards Scotland, I think, a little bit more quickly. So that should narrow things off a little bit. I think that's everything we need to worry about. Is there any provinces we can sort of upgrade? Let's have a look. Berlin. I want to make sure everything is at least level 2. So if I see anything that's sort of level 1, I will try and upgrade it if we can. Can we do it with this yet? No, that's 2,349. That's quite expensive. We can't do that yet. Anything else? Okay, the exception to my rule is garrisons. To be honest, I'm not too concerned about my settlements getting attacked, especially this far up north. So I'd rather keep them just because it will help any defense we may have to do. It's not a big concern of mine to continue upgrading them. Maybe if we were next to a bigger settlement, like maybe if we had, you know, large ones over by Northumbria, I'd maybe tempted to do that. But right now, these other ones, not so much. Level 2, these are all level 1, but I can't afford to put them up yet. I mean, that's massive, 3,200 I need. Yeah, I might be able to make that next turn. Is there anything else? We could do it here for Cicerne. Plus an extra 10% resource production and 5% money from industry. Nah, let's save it. I like the idea of getting that mill, so we're going to save the money for the moment. Although saying that, what's this? Lush. Gorm has apparently now got +1 governance and influence. When you've got cash in abundance, it's okay to spend some of it. We've gained from having positive income. Well, that makes sense compared to nowadays when you're still hear kids going around saying, oh my, especially here in Wales, like, oh my god, that's lush. And it's like, ugh, it's cringy. Anyway, let's end the turn. We'll wait for this to go through. Gives me an opportunity to bring up as well that, in a way, it's not going to be too long until this campaign comes to an end. I mean, technically, we've already completed a victory for this. But we're in the second half now of this campaign. And you guys are sailing closer towards Edinburgh. Bear that in mind. But yeah, we're in the second half of this campaign now. It won't be that long until we've finished it. So I need to have a rough idea about what I would like to do for a next campaign. Now, something that has come to mind is the recent DLC for Rome 2, The Rise of the Republic. It looks pretty cool, so I may be giving that a go, or I might try out some of the other ones, because I do have a sort of dream in my head to actually have one campaign from each of the Total War campaigns you've got. So I may see about doing something like maybe Fall of the Samurai, or Napoleon, maybe even go older, maybe do something like I don't know, the original Rome Total War, something like that, because we do have things like the Barbarian Invasion, the Alexander campaign for the add-on back in the day, because it used to come separately as a standalone game, the Alexander pack. So I don't know, I'll probably bring it up closer to the time and let you guys have some input about what would you like to see next. But those are the sort of ones that sort of cross my mind right now, as maybe something like Fall of the Samurai or Rise of the Republic. We'll see. Anyway, let's have a look here. So, we could build... We're going to start the war. Let's get a extra commander here. So I'll tell you what. Who can we get? Magnus. Magnus, you can join up. The plan is that I can use him to just simply come in after these little minor settlements like Abercunnig or Dunbay down here, and that sort of thing. So that's you guys leading the wolves.
You can rely on us.
Sounders of the Yellowhorn. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, hang on. We can go after their main army, the Britain's Revenge. That will work. That will be really, really good. Hear me out, right? One, I'll be honest, we haven't actually had a naval battle in this game at all so far. And I can't remember the last time I fought a naval battle. But not just that. But as a Viking Sea Kingdom faction, one of our culture traits, so to speak, if we pop onto here, is we are immune to seasickness and high seas attrition. Whereas the Welsh, as Stracklet are not. So in a battle, we will have the advantage. We will be suffering from our attributes being low because of seasickness. So let's do this. Yeah, let's do it. Right, let's declare war. Alright, we have no allies. We're not going to be that trustworthy after this, because I think we still had a few turns. Yeah, declaring war while having treaties shortly after breaking them is considered an act of treachery. I don't care. Let's do this. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've now known as Loch Lan. We're no longer the Sudreyar because we managed to achieve that victory. Ooh. Banspar is in my favour, so it is tempting to auto-resolve. But we haven't done a naval battle, like I said. So, let's do this. Let's just fight it up myself and see how it goes. I am nowhere experienced when it comes to naval battles, but so I was just going to have to see how it goes. But we do have the advantage, so it should go well. It's also going to be a battle of the kings, it seems. My counterpart in this case, Clidoc, is leading this army. And he's got a cavalry bodyguard. Now, because, as you can imagine, it's not outside of things like, isn't the, wasn't there a battle scene in 300 Rise of an Empire that had horses, or is that another thing I'm thinking of? There might be something else. But outside of films and that, we're not going to have to worry about fighting cavalry on the sea. No, let's not have fog. I would like to see what I'm doing at least. Fog. Dry day, that would do. So I think I'm going to be able to, I can just take out that king straight away and let them suffer penalties to their morale because of it. But we'll have to sort this out, because to be honest, I don't really know how to... I might as well just pull my infantry in that in the front line. I'm not going to use my cavalry because there's not going to be much use for them, because they're going to be very small in numbers compared to any of the infantry we'll be facing, so let's not do that. And archers in my experience take ages to try and put enemy ships on fire, so we're not going to have them do anything yet. So I'll tell you what, let's pull you guys back for the moment. Alright, their king is actually right here in the center. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. We're going to put Eric and his Hearthguard right in the center, and we're going to have them head straight towards their king and take them out. Everyone else can form up in a nice orderly line. Pretty much. Let's just have you guys deploy along here like so. Right, and yeah. Eric can stay here, you can shuffle over here slightly so we just have a bit of room. Okay, not sure exactly how this is going to work. Let's just double check. You can go there, you go there. You go there, you go there. You go there. You go there, you go... Okay, this might work out a little bit badly. What I could do, let's grab my archers at least. I'm going to put these guys over on the flank. We can put the fire arrows, I think. Yes, we can. And that will do at least a little bit of damage against some of their enemies. Even if we just engage the rest of them in melee, we can do at least some damage to them with arrows on the side, and maybe even draw some enemies away. We'll see. Cavalry, though, is going to stay back. They're not going to be much use, I believe, given their numbers. Okay, let's just do that. Let's slow things down. Let's just get things started with a big... right, you, my king, you're going to head straight towards them. Alright, let's just have these guys focus on going in a line like this. We'll just have them, whichever enemy happens to be in front of them, as long as we've got the nice little bit of green up there showing that we will have the initiative, we'll let them go after them. Archers, you can fight this unit at the far end here then. Right, you can go after here, you guys can come after here. You guys here, you guys there, you guys here. Hang on, did I just see that pop up? Let me check something quick. Was it here? Did I not see? I could have swore I just saw something about war dogs. Was that just my memory playing tricks? Axeman, Scout Horseman, Warhounds. I thought I saw something about Warhounds. Now, if I was fighting them on a straight battle, this could be quite interesting, given the fact they've got dogs below deck, but apparently they're not going to be able to use them in the battle. That's fine. He might be under attack slightly, but here he goes. He's now engaged the enemy's general with his tailie, otherwise known as family in English. Right, we should have the clear advantage in this, so we should be seeing an easy victory here, and we'll be able to push forward then once we've defeated them.
The enemy general is dead!
There we go, we've just killed the enemy general. Fantastic. Right, they've got one person left. Okay, this one's about to break already. Everyone else is all going well and good. Right, we've sunk them. Okay. Let's have my general come around and try and help out against this unit of mailed swordsmen. He is actually on fire right now, so let's have you guys pull back and attack this unit of Let's have you guys pull back and attack these guys. Can we control my berserkers? Oh no, they're out of control. Right. Good to know. Alright, what's this unit? Javelin man. Do I want to use my... No, I won't use my melee. Alright, let's have you guys come around and attack this unit of levymen. If these guys get the advantage and I can get them back under control. Yeah, like that. We'll have you guys come around and take out these javelin men. How's... What? Who's running away? I don't want to hear that people are running away. That is not what I want to hear, guys. Okay, that's another enemy ship. That's fine. I was a little bit worried when I saw the fire that it might be one of mine. But it's not. It's good. It's all good. Alright, anyone who is not fighting, who can fight. Yeah, you're fighting. You're fighting now. You're trying to make your way past, it seems. Is there anyone we can have? Who's here? That's mine. That's mine. That's the enemy's. Let's have you push forward here and then attack the enemy's ship. Alright, we should have the advantage here. Let's have my berserkers come over here and help out. Alright, let's have you guys... Let's have you guys go and help out the javelin men over here, just in case. Alright. Do we have... No, we don't actually. We don't have a ramming mechanics at this game, do we? No. That was normally something you had in the other Total War games when you... Oh, victory.
Victory is ours.
Okay, we'll take that. We didn't do too badly, did we? One unit ran away, but there's still enough of them that I'm pretty happy with that. And there we have it, a decisive victory. Okay, we lost 283 men. We did lose a unit here and then, it seems, of axemen. That is unfortunate. But we managed to pretty much eliminate the entire enemy army apart from one unit of cav and a unit of axemen. Made that 2 units of axemen, in fact. And maybe a unit of dogs. That's okay. I only got 100 of them left. I'm pretty happy with that result. Let's do that. Right, we'll take on the warriors. We can get 11% of my casualties back, so we'll do that. You guys want to sail off? That's fine by me. We defeated them. We've got some tribute now. Cool. War fever is actually increased, so my economy is now stabilized. What's it looking like? Okay, it's just back to normal. We don't have to worry about any problems now with replenishment or anything like that for at least one turn. We'll have to see what happens in the next turn, of course. Right. So, who's gone up in rank? Enrond. Not Eric? Was that up there before the battle? I could have swore it wasn't. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Right, you're pretty loyal. Your scribe can be given a bit more. Is there anything we could do? Food we're actually really good for, so I'm not too concerned about that. Pillager, quartermaster, siege engineer, champion. What does champion do? Does that do anything for here? No, it just gives me... It doesn't do anything for like an actual governor. Right. I'll just give you an extra point to scribe. Make a little bit more extra cash, you know? And it seems we need to do some technology. So if I remember why we did this one last time, wasn't it? Joys of the Hall. So now my commander's unit has plus 20 morale, and we can go for Royal Armourer. So the presence of a great war leader on the battlefield can even inspire cowards, but losing one can spell disaster. Employing the best armourers to equip their retinues will afford them a higher level of protection, which gives me an extra 50% to shield armour for my commander's units. That could be useful, but I'm actually going to do something else. I was thinking about this before the episode, and I'm going to go for trained fighters, where widespread knowledge of advanced training techniques for sword fighting and axe combat has forged soldiers of sufficient skill. Sending out word of the need for these learned warriors will ready them for the call to battle. So this will give me Eastman Herdman and upgrade my warriors then to Hessier, which I believe are quite a bit better. So we're going to go for that. What does this next one do then? Professional warriors makes them cost more for upkeep, but reduces their recruitment cost. Okay, that could come in handy. Just the upkeep's going to be a bother. Alright. Okay, so that's that done. We had a fleet here. Can you catch up to these guys? No, you can't. Damn. I was hoping we could maybe just get there in time and eliminate the army completely, but apparently we can't do that. It's okay, we'll manage. Right, that's everything we can do here. Right, wolves. Force Hammer, you've had a chance now to replenish. Let's get you sailing around towards Dublin. Alright, it's going to take a little while, but that's fine. Something I'm quite interested about though. Let me just check the diplomacy a second.
You have my hospitality.
Yes, here's Gwynedd. They are at war with anyone? Yes, they are in fact. Okay, what are they at war with? Oswage, Connacht, Mide. Ah, so you're at war with these guys. Okay. The reason... Oh, excuse me. The reason why I was wondering about this is because the Mide have a lot of territory, as you can see from the yellow, including a few regions in the province where Dublin is. Now, Gwynedd happens to own Dublin, and this one here of Naskerry. My Gaelic is not that good if there is Gaelic. But they happen to own these two, but the Mide own at least two out of the other ones. So what I'm thinking is, if there is a situation where the Gwynedd, me and the Mide, are actually laying siege to the settlement by the time we get down there, we could actually just be sneaky and come in through the port settlement, have a naval port land-in battle, where we will actually hopefully get reinforced by the Mide, and we can just swoop in and take the settlement while they're busy laying siege out on the walls. So that could actually work in my favour. We'll have to keep an eye out. Although saying that, I do have one full stack here at MacLeod. They're obviously paying more attention to you, lad. Aren't these guys? Yeah, these guys though are they're allied with Gwynedd, aren't they? I just saw that on the screen. So we'll have to bear that in mind. And they're saying that we could also go after here, Castletown, because that would be another port settlement. Right. Okay, let's get the mill, now that I remember to do this. Okay, where was it? Nope. Is it here? Yes, it was. There we go. And let's end the turn. Because yeah, this is what I'm thinking. We've got... Going after Strathclyde was going to give me 3 ports. There's the one at Edinburgh. There was one, I think, further down south, a minor settlement. I mean, along the coastline, I should say. And I believe the other large settlement was one as well. So that's going to be 3. If we go after Dublin, that will give me 4. If we go after that Castletown, or however you pronounce it, that will give me 5. So, between then going to war against Northumbria, going up against Westernass, in fact, because we'll take them out if they don't declare war on me, because they've got another port settlement as well. That would give me 6. So I just need to get 4 more then in order to complete the campaign. So that's sort of the general plan. So we will be fighting Northumbria at some point. The Strathclyde will be their first target. Right, War Fever's popped back down, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful about this, because if it goes down too low, then we're going to be dealing with the same issues we've been having before with replenishment and the like. Right, how did Strathclyde get on since we last filmed? Where did they go? Okay, they still decided to stay here. Okay, that's fine by me, if they want to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the Valkyries chosen swoop down here and try and take them out. There we go, that will eliminate their army nice and easy. Goodbye. Now what I'm tempted to do is use my main force, the Sound of the Adelhorn, in order to see if we can maybe attack Edinburgh by the port. Because how big is their garrison right now? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they've got 9 and we've got 19. We could even have the Valkyries chosen come in as reinforcements. So let's see if we can do this. So you guys come down here and lay siege. Banspar is reasonably in my favour. Okay, let's blockade it for the second. You guys... We could actually have you come after Dunbar, but we may do that next turn instead. Let's have you guys come in and reinforce that position here. So if we try this again... Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Alright, take the settlement. We lost 196 people. We killed the garrison. There we go. And we're just going... Oh, can we liberate it? So we could liberate MacLeod. And this will become a military ally, but... Now we can take it.
Yes.
There we go. That was nice and easy. Okay, you guys can head towards Dunbar for next turn, I think. There we go. Right, and oh yeah, we had Magnus, didn't we? You guys, you can head towards Aberconic here and take the settlement.
As commanded.
There we go, nice and easy.
For glory.
Right. Okay, we've just had a whole lot of issues with loyalty just now, so that suggests we've got an estate here. No, it's not. It's a abbey. Oh, +1 estates. Crap. Right. Can we see... Okay, we can actually see a builder browser. I never knew we had this and still in the game. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, this is for me, isn't it? Damn it. Okay. Because I was wondering, how long is it going to take me to do this? It will take me 6 turns to convert it over. If I knock it down, though, I have no guarantee that it will actually get rid of the estate. No, let's just convert it. Might as well. We've got a bit of cash right now, so we can do that. And we got 184, so let's see about repairing some of this. Ports. That's going to come. Judges Hall. Let's disband the Judges Hall, because I don't know. I might build something else there instead. We just have enough money, I think, to be able to do the repairs. There we go. Hey, that went extremely well, I thought. Yeah, that's fine, we're disbanding now. So there we go, we've managed to take Aberconic, Edinburgh, and defeat the Sudreyar main force straight away. That's pretty good going for 1 turn's worth of work. Right. Anything else we need to think? Okay, you guys are making your way down now, aren't you? Let me just double check. Yeah, there they are. Right. I'm going to give it another turn, I think, and then I'm going to see if I was right, because at the moment they've now had 2 turns to march down, so we should be seeing them get to Dublin in 6 more turns, is my prediction. And in the meantime, I'll have to see what's going to happen with the other regions of Strathclyde, because
if that makes a difference.
Nope, it's not going to make a difference. We're just going to take it all off you anyway. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. It's going to be spring next season, now in the next turn. And we've got enough time to be able to at least do another turn's worth of actions. So what I'm going to do is get... Oh, actually, I can just show you guys. Oh, what's this? Plotting gold. Guffindir apparently is unhappy with me and has been using his gold and influence to sway others against me. I can either spend 500 to counter their work, your coin has more weight behind it, or we can just say a little coin should not be able to turn anyone against you. So we're just going to go for that, I think. I think the issue is because we have such a big thing with loyalty right now. But we'll just leave it right now until we can get that place converted over. It is annoying, although the other thing I could do... Let's just, yeah, screw it. Let's just do this. I really don't like the estate aspect of this game. I really, really don't. Right. Okay, where's my children? Who are my children, anyway? Let's remind myself again. Catil and Harkin. I tell you what, Catil, congratulations. You have now managed to get yourself... You've already got an estate. Harkin, have you got an estate? You do not. Congratulations. If we go to... You get the estate of Toughness. There we go. And just like that, my loyalty situation has been improved immensely. Right, let's have a quick look for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 turns. Okay, so I was off by 1 turn. That's fair, because I was actually looking at it going along here, where it's just obviously taking a bit more of a shortcut. Okay, you guys, that's fine. Okay, you can go off to Daban and take that.
At once.
Nice and easy.
For glory.
Right. The main army, in fact, let's take a turn and see about getting some more units. We got plenty of axe units and sword units. We can't get any sword units right now. We got 19% chance of replenishments. Huh. Hopefully that gets better. I was hoping it would be better, in fact. Let's go for a unit of mailed axemen to get things up to a 20 stack. There we go. Still going to take a little while for them to replenish, but we'll be fine. We can do that as we're marching. So we're going to have these guys just head straight down towards Bendenberg. So that's going to be there within 2 turns. You guys managed to take the settlement of Dunbar. You'll be able to move towards Coldenham. And in the meantime, let's have Magnus and his wolves head towards Malwas in order to take it. So they'll get there within 2 turns as well. Okay, good. Good. Right. So these are Gisley. Congratulations, you've picked up another bard along your way to you poor man. He's an imbecile. He's very vengeful at the moment. Apparently I wronged him at some point. And he likes fish. Fair enough. Okay. You're an imbecile as well, Cormac. Bless. Let's give you another bard so you can get some good zeal. And who else is left? Macan. Okay, let's see. You're really, really loyal. Let's just give you another scribe. Get a little bit more cash coming in. And I can also have a look down here to see what's going on with Edinburgh and what can I do to put something here. Because what we got... Bryan Spring, which gives me a bit of money for both market and industry. Fish and Jetty, which is farm. How much money is it from by farm? 108. So maybe something, if we can find something next turn which will maybe allow me to improve the food or markets slightly, that will help things out. Food production, grain pits.
You can rely on us.
Might go for a tiff hall maybe? I mean, that's farm. Or maybe just go for, no, that just reduces corruption, it's not that big a deal. That's not as industry villages, hunting, farms, pastures and orchards. Yeah, that's not going to be much use for me in this particular time because we don't have any of those here. We'll sort it out next time. I'll tell you what, let's end the episode, turn I should say, and we can see about then bringing the episode to an end. So far the war against Strathclyde is going extremely well in my favour. We're a couple of turns away from finishing them off and taking their territory. By that point, Harkin and his force Hammer will be down in Dublin ready for me to hopefully take the settlements.
I should have known better.
Bye. They should be in a position to be able to take the settlement then for themselves, and we'll be able to start expanding outwards then in Ireland, hopefully. And in the meantime, we'll finish off things with Strathclyde, maybe get another army forming up then to help with the Irish force that's going to be fighting a lot of Irish factions, depending on, of course, how we work it. And then we'll be fighting against Northumbria as well, and then once we've taken on Westernass. So, a few things we got planned, at least. Oh, you're very influential, aren't you, Irland? Let's just ignore you and we're going to reduce your influence. My lack of action against this man and his money has left me weaker. Almost everyone's hands are turned by gold. So we can either end Gunfinder's life or we can deal with this situation of turned hands, which is going to increase my corruption by 20% for all my provinces. Crap, basket. So if that's going to reduce all my places by 20%, my income basically by 20%. That's quite a bit of money. That's nearly 500. Well, 260 anyway. But I'm just going to go with 2 week. Yeah, it's knocked it down a fair bit. That's okay though. It's okay, we'll manage. But anyway, I'll end today's episode here, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join me next time for more Thrones of Britannia. But until then, take care, and goodbye for now.